Hey guys, we're here. I believe it's the last week of October on Lake Eufaula. We're about an hour and a half from my house, and I haven't fished a whole lot of tournaments on this lake, but the few tournaments that I have fished have done really good, and it's always been catching them cranking out on these main river ledges. And tell you what I figured out several years ago is there's a lot of timber in this lake, and it grows on the sides of these ledges out on the main river. And these fish will get out here and suspend in that timber. So we're gonna go out here and crank some of the tops of this timber, see can't we catch some of these big old Chattahoochee River Lake Eufaula bass. Yeah, what we got here is a little bar out here on the river channel, and it's got a little patch of timber on the end of it, and these fish like to get out here and suspend over the top of that timber in the fall like this, especially on these cloudy days. And all we got to do is get the SPRO Fat Papa 70 in the top of that timber and trigger one to bite. Once you get the first one to bite, it's on then. You usually catch 3 or 4, more, 3 or 4 casts in a row. So that's what we're trying to do, is get one of these fish to bite, get them fired up. There's one. I don't know if he's any good, but he sure did crush it. Ah, little fish. Little bitty spot. Come on now. Well, then again, my Katsu's got him. There's a big one. Boy, he crushed it. What do we got? Is it a striper? Oh, we got 2. Check this out. Oh, the other one come off. Wow, I don't know if y'all could see that, but right at the boat we had 2 of these, and one of them come off, which that happens sometimes. But I sit here and threw and threw and threw. I've been throwing here for 5 minutes in the same place, and once you get them fired up, they'll all start biting. Nice little chunk. We got them going right now, guys. It's a little one, but there's a pretty good school down there right now. The main thing is when you get them fired up like that, hurry up and get your bait back in the water and keep them going. Try not to let them rest. Keep them fired up. Just like that. Another little guy. Spotted bass. what have we got? This is a big one, guys. He crushed it. Whoa, it's a big one. Old head shaker. There we go. He smoked old Fat Papa. My favorite way to catch them. Look at that. Woo! Lake Eufaula in the fall. Fat Papa 70. Let's get up here. Barrel one. Let's see, what do we got here? Might be a little white bass. Yep, white bass. Tell you, when you catch these white bass, I know sometimes they're a nuisance and kind of messes with your school a little bit, messes with your mind. But some of the biggest schools of bass that I've ever found are mixed with those white bass. So keep that in mind. They're there to feed on the same things also. Even when you're using your electronics, looking for these big schools of fish, look for those white bass. They always tell you where a hot feeding place is. You know, I'll keep grinding on this school as long as I can. Keep my bait in the water. And when they slow down, the first thing that I try to do is change colors. Like right now, I'm throwing a lavender shad, Fat Papa 70, and we got low light conditions. I'll probably put a tropical shad on after this, just to show them something different, which is a real bright chartreuse and blueback. You just want to keep showing them different colors, different angles, and I even change up line size occasionally, which will give the bait a little deeper grinding action and just something different. Just keep changing it up on them and keep working on them. Use a stop and go retrieve, sometimes a steady retrieve. You just gotta feed it to them. Cool. See how I slowed it down that time real slow? Oh, we have got a giant on, guys. Change your retrieves. That's what it's all about. Showing them something different. This is a mule. I'm telling you, this is a big fish bait. You're not gonna believe this fish right here. This is a tub. I don't know how big he is, but he is grown. Here he comes. This could be a 10. Could be, it's a monster. Here he comes. Look at that, guys. Told him number 2 Gamakatsu. Woo! I love doing this. Oh, I cannot get my hands around. Look at that. Woo! Son, what do y'all think about that? Look at that plug in his mouth. Son. That is a hammer. Hey, we're fishing for fun, and I am out here shaking. That is what it's all about. That fish will go 9 pounds easy. Look how fat he is. Who says Lake Eufaula ain't in good shape?